The forgotten Ty Cobb baseball card. When he was a baker? From the moment the first Ty Cobb baseball card, maybe the 1906 Sporting Life issue, was issued, fans could count on their cardboard treasures to give them an accurate picture of the man. Just look at that steely gaze on Cobb's 1914 Crackerjack card, or the challenging, choked-up stance on his T3 Turkey Red issue. He looks as if he's ready to club any ball or man who comes his way into submission. And that seems to be a fitting description of the player who is often described as one of the most fiery competitors the game has ever known, and likely one of its nastiest characters as well. After all, when Cobb retired in 1928 at the age of 41, he held the all-time records for hits, 4,191, runs, 2,244, stolen bases, 897, and batting average, 366, among others. By all accounts, he climbed those statistical mountains on the back of his enormous talent, and a complete lack of compunction when it came to driving spikes deep into the legs of defending second basemen, or punching out opponents who we might perceive as impediments. Apparently, Cobb was not above engaging in fisticuffs off the field either, even if his sparring partners were not always as physically capable as the legend himself. So through the litany of pasteboards issued during the first quarter of the 20th century by tobacco companies, candy makers, and other vendors lucky enough to capture his likeness on cardboard, Cobb's fierceness and competitive nature shone through on his cards, threatening to burn them to ashes. And much like the stars of recent generations, the cardboard love did not cease when Cobb retired. Indeed, old Tyrus Raymond Cobb was one of the marquee names when U.S. Carmel rolled out their 32-card set of sporting legends in 1932, although the set is often referred to as the 1933 issue. Along with Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and Jimmy Fox, Cobb headlined a checklist that featured 27 baseball players and a handful of standouts from other sports. But while card number 16 of Fred Lindy Lindstrom is famous for being one of the most rare and valuable in the hobby, the image of Cobb's is perhaps the most interesting in the set. Gone are the intimidating full body shots, topped off by a direct stare, daring you to take one step towards him. Missing is the air of danger that accompanies just about every card released during Cobb's career. Issued 4 years after his retirement, the U.S. Carmel card shows a mid-40s Cobb who appears decently human. His once thin and athletic shoulders seem to be thick, almost soft. His gaze is offered through squinting, maybe myopic eyes, and it's cast off to the side. Even Cobb's face is doughy, hinting at a decent amount of body weight gain. It's Cobb's nondescript white uniform that really stands out, though, and especially the bulbous hat perched over his prominent ears. Is Cobb an early inspiration for Elmer Fudd? Has he just finished a shift as a baker at the local pastry shop? Or has Tyrus changed his rabble-rousing ways and turned to the cloth, intent on making a run for the papacy? In the end, it hardly matters, because any Cobb card is a desirable gem for collectors, and that U.S. Carmel number 14 can fetch several $1,000s depending on condition. Maybe, though, just maybe, a small dollop of that premium is due to the enduring human riddle that Cobb represents, and his uncobbly appearance on his forgotten hobby classic. Like our video? Then like our video and subscribe to our channel. waxpackgods.com